Dale Kirby, St. John's North member, MHA. You're on the air.
Hi, Bill. How are you doing?
Great, thanks. How's everything going in the NDP?
Pretty great for me. I'm up here on the Great Northern Peninsula right now, and it is a great place, beautiful, majestic. I was with my colleague Christopher Mitchellmore all morning having meetings here and going around and going to various facilities. I don't know if you saw our release earlier today. We are calling for renewed investment and attention to public library resources across the province.
No, I haven't seen that, but what a great release. Yes. That's something that's been lost in the shuffle over the last few years.
It's interesting. I did near immediately after I sent the release out, I got an email from somebody who's politically involved saying, well, you were just in a city that has a new library the other day, and I was actually in Corner Brook several days ago. Now, the library in Corner Brook has moved to a beautiful new location, but we haven't seen a new library in a new community since 1984 when a library was put in Holyrood. So,
let me ask this question of a savvy fellow like yourself, Dale. The advent of e-books and Kobos and everything else, Kindles and everything else on the go, is the hard copy library book gone? Are days numbered?
Well, it's interesting. I posted the press release on my Facebook, and somebody chimed in right away and said, well, I'll always want to read a book in my hand. But we have to recognize that while there are significant amounts of information available for free on the Internet, libraries do have lots of digital resources. Mm-hmm. And it's like I was saying to someone earlier today, you could put in all the electronic traffic lights you'd like, but you still need somebody to direct the traffic and police the traffic. And librarians are great guides and resources. But the other thing I wanted to say about the government did cut funding this year for public libraries by about $100,000. Mm-hmm. And I mentioned that to the Minister, Clyde Jackman, at the time. But we do need to look at the existing facilities we have. I was just in the public library here in St. Anthony, and it's on the second floor. There's no elevator there, so it's not publicly accessible. And then the library hours are only half time. So we have significant numbers of tourists going through here who want to access the Internet in the library. Mm-hmm. But it's not open, and increasingly tourists are looking to our public libraries, community access points, to access the Internet when they're in areas such as St. Anthony, and we have a lot of traffic flow through here and lots of other places in the province.
And there must be lots of kids in the area as well who may not have resources at home, Internet access and so on, or access to books in a family environment, who would like to have a full-time access to those resources in a full day access. I mean, so it's not a very good reflection on a government when libraries are operating half-time, is it?
Well, the other thing, too, in my district, which has part of Portugal Cove St. Philip's, the mayor and council there have been asking for a public library because there isn't one right now in Portugal Cove St. Philip's. And right next door in Paradise, you can say the same thing. There's no public library.
Right.
So it's something we have to look at. A lot of libraries provide outreach and reading resources for small children, and they can really hook children and get them into the practice of reading. So there's lots of reasons to invest in libraries, and I hope as we go forward, I know the Public Libraries Board is creating a strategic plan, if you will, right now, reviewing their direction. So I hope government is supportive of these initiatives in the budget next year, because it's essential.
Okay, and we're starting to break up a little bit on our communication, Dale, but we've got your message loud and clear. I only have a few seconds left, but I have to say, I envy you. You're in a beautiful, beautiful area of our peninsula. You're enjoying yourself, I trust.
And it's come home here in St. Anthony.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Take care. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, Dale. Same to you, and we'll talk again maybe next week.
Okay, thanks for your time.
All the best. Bye-bye.